It is an opportunity every year to celebrate and advocate for a group in our community. But as the Trump administration makes sweeping changes to dismantle DEI efforts, this year's Trans Day of Visibility felt very different to those who celebrate. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Jennifer Meckles. Bathroom battles, passport changes, and a push to pull people out of the military. The Trump administration again making some changes to dismantle DEI efforts, including trans rights, which means that people joining this year's Day of Visibility feel the need to fight harder than ever. 9 News reporter Janelle Finch joins us from downtown. A rally that was held earlier today just wrapped up. Janelle.
Trans community activists marched around Civic Center to close out their rally. And while the protests may be over, the fight continues for people to be seen, respected, and supported. People fight for what they believe in. At Colorado's Capitol, these people believe trans rights are human rights. Carol Smith
today
says this fight is more important than ever.
We're in trouble.
She says Trans Day of Visibility should be a celebration, but these cheers are fueled with concerns.
Sadly, because of all the political events that are taking place and the attacks on trans people, it's not such a happy day.
This is a day of action for Charlene Rasmussen.
Yes.
She's been holding signs and fighting for her beliefs for decades.
They don't know how to do protests here. They're learning from us, so yeah. I've been doing this a long time. I mean, you go to civil rights and Vietnam protests and abortion rights and, you name it. I've been there.
Her latest social initiative,
Stop Transphobia! Stop Transphobia!
is more personal.
I have a trans child. They're trying to erase my child. And that frightens me.
She says up until 4 years ago, she didn't worry about her child's future. Then her son transitioned.
And I fear that things like insurance benefits, retirement benefits, survivor benefits, all kinds of things are so easily removed. To carry a passport that doesn't match what you are, where does it end?
Now she's back on the front lines.
I'm glad that we came down where we're visible.
Fighting for visibility in more ways than one.
Because we need to be visible.
She's doing this for the people she believes should be seen. People like her son, people like Carol.
Many of us, myself included, we're not going to go till the last minute. We're going to stay and fight for our rights.
People who need another person in the fight for what they believe in.
It's important to show up.
Activists also gathered up in Fort Collins to rally and march for the future of trans visibility. Live in Denver, Janelle Finch, 9 News.
All right, Janelle, thank you. Tomorrow, a new law will take effect, making it easier to get a driver's license for people who are in the country without proper authorization. This law will eliminate the requirement that anybody without documentation must first have lived in Colorado for 2 years in order to get a driver's license. It also removes the requirement to provide an income tax return or a social security number. One thing to keep in mind, because this is a Colorado state law, these driver's licenses are not valid if somebody should travel out of state. The second round of rain has come and gone, and we are now left with a very gloomy Sunday. You're taking a live look out over Denver tonight. 9 News Weather Impact Team Meteorologist Corey Reppenhagen joins us now. And Corey, we had more rain, then we got a break from the rain, but we're not done with the rain.
Not at all. In fact, the weather pattern is going to stay very active all the way through the week into next Saturday. Right now, we're getting a little bit of a break right now, and tomorrow will be a nice-ish day. We've got some rain and snow showers rolling across the high country right now, but we have this very large area of low pressure that is going to pulse and phase over the next few days. It's going to be the kind of week where the weather will change every 5 minutes, and the intensity of those storms individually will change rapidly and seemingly come out of nowhere at times. So that's what we're watching for all the way through the week until we get something more organized on Friday. Temperatures holding in the 40s right now across the Denver metro area. Here's a look at your day tomorrow. Now, tomorrow will be the one kind of nice-ish day where we'll have some sunshine through the day, temperatures getting up there towards 60, high of 62 tomorrow, and a very limited rain chance, at least here on the Front Range. But we are watching a very active rain pattern with rain and snow chances starting Tuesday and going all the way into next weekend. Mountain snow's coming quick here. We've got some isolated stuff now, but we're on winter storm watch for parts of the high country starting tomorrow evening. And at the end of this pattern on Friday and Saturday, we're looking at another potentially very big spring storm coming Friday and Saturday. More on that in the forecast.
Friday, start of the Rockies season here in Denver. Thanks, Corey. Highway 119 through Boulder Canyon's back open tonight. It had shut down overnight and was shut most of today because of a rock slide. Boulder Fire said it happened just below Boulder Falls around 11 o'clock last night. Nobody got hurt, and crews spent the whole day clearing the road. It just reopened within the last 2 hours. The man who shot an Adams County Sheriff's deputy during a pursuit almost 2 years ago now has been found guilty on several charges. 38-year-old Danny Martinez was convicted on Friday of attempted second-degree murder. Adams County deputies say he led them on a chase involving a stolen car. It ended in a crash on North Federal. After he fled on foot, Martinez shot the deputy in the abdomen, but the bullet-proof vest that the officer was wearing prevented serious injury. Martinez was later found hiding in a trash can and was arrested with the help of a police canine. His sentencing is scheduled for May 27th. Looking ahead to tomorrow, the trial for the driver accused of killing a U.S. national team cyclist in Boulder is expected to get started. Yiva Smiljanska pleaded not guilty last May after she was charged with vehicular homicide in the death of 17-year-old Magnus White. White was training for his next competition at the time of his death. According to the Boulder County District Attorney's Office, that trial should start tomorrow and last about 5 days. Fallout from this week's Signal chat leak of airstrike plans from the top Trump administration officials have members of Congress continuously criticizing the administration, including Colorado Democratic Senator Michael Bennet. He appeared on NBC's Meet the Press this morning, along with Oklahoma Republican Senator Markwayne Mullin. National Security Advisor Mike Waltz added a journalist, Atlantic Editor-in-Chief Jeffrey Goldberg, to a group chat with top officials, including Vice President J.D. Vance and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. And that chat focused on upcoming military strike plans in Yemen. During a Senate committee hearing on Tuesday, Bennett grilled Intelligence Director Tulsi Gabbard and CIA Director John Ratliff over the leak, calling it sloppy and disrespectful to intelligence agencies. On Meet the Press today, Bennett said he believes that Gabbard and Ratcliffe lied under oath.
This targeting information in real time, everybody knows it's classified, and I think that's why you see the American people, no matter what party they're in, are so deeply concerned about not just what happened, but I think the lies that are being told about what happened.
President Donald Trump told NBC News he would not fire anybody involved in that Signal group chat.